Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Podcasting Raw Nerdy. You're here with that Nerd ADC and Brandon 2K.
What's happening, nerds?
So, what's blowing up our Twitter? You hear that, Elon Musk? I said Twitter. RDJ clarifies Victor Von Doom role to Hollywood Reporter. He said to Hollywood Reporter that he is not a Tony Stark variant. He is, in fact, Victor Doom. That's good news, in my opinion.
Because of everything that happened with the Deadpool and Wolverine movie and everything else, heck, even the Loki situation kind of threw everything into question because they all don't look alike.
RDJ is symbolic with Tony Stark. That's what people see. I mean, he built a career out of it, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna see him on the screen as Tony Stark, whether they call him Tony Stark or not. So they're gonna have to do something to get me out of that. I think this is a step in the right direction. Gonna be an interesting one. Ironheart wants to fight Robert Downey Jr.
I don't know if she's even going to end up playing Ironheart. I haven't heard any news about Ironheart. Everyone's so worried about Doomsday. You guys got to realize we still have Armor Wars and the Ironheart movie supposed to be coming out 25 and 26. Where's the hype and rumors behind all of that? Like, are we just stuck behind this giant wall of RDJ?
I think she's definitely a player on the chessboard, but she is a pawn that they don't want to move yet, and they may move at the last minute. What is fantastic is Fantastic Four set photos. Hey, don't give me that look. Transitions are on point. Sue Storm is holding a baby. Us nerds, it's obvious what baby this is, right? The name of the baby. It's Franklin. Is it a nod to the camera that's never going to be addressed again? Or are they including baby Franklin in here for a reason?
This is supposed to be set in the 60s, Jetson style. What happens when they jump into a portal and don't come back for their kid? But Franklin Richards is a huge part of what the Fantastic Four becomes in the future. That presents a whole other can of worms for the long game of Kevin Feige. That set photo got me really, really excited for the Fantastic Four movie. And I have not near enough interest in the Fantastic Four movie.
I think Marvel fans are willing to accept anything. But I think the common moviegoer, the casual person, is who you're going to have to be able to explain this to.
And I don't know if they've got it in them.
You know who does have it in them? James Gunn. James Gunn has announced that Superman has wrapped production.
This man's going to be shooting this movie, doing reshoots. The man's notorious for not changing what he wants to do, but how he wants to shoot it.
James Gunn says there's no need to fix it in post. He's not like your Johnny-come-lately director. He's not like your Russo brothers. He knows what
you're right. He's not.
He knows what he is doing. There's no need to fix it in post. He looked at the VFX team and is like, we got your back, bro.
You can tell, detail-wise and time-wise, what they were able to do. And hopefully they keep them hydrated. I've been sipping my locker room all day.
Everybody needs a hydration break, and my hydration break is sponsored by the locker room. More on that a little bit later. If you're a WWE fan, you'll be interested to know that Randy Orton wanted to pay Cable.
That would have been so good if Josh Brolin didn't kill it, though. When he's done with WWE, or even before he's done, he needs better movies. He needs a shot. There's got to be somewhere this man fits in the Hollywood scene because he is so damn good at what he does.
What is going on in the video game world?
If you guys are watching this and have played Sun Wukong, drop it in the comments. Talk about it. Everything. It's everywhere right now. This is the story that Akira Toriyama based Goku off of. Very much God of War meets Dead Souls type thing for me. It's very beautifully animated. It's very creatively done. It's a masterpiece. It looks so good. Combat feels good. Everything's great on it. The only complaint I've heard, it's not hard enough. We got a bunch of sports games coming out. You guys know that college football took over my life a little bit. It's kind of backed off. Thank you. The one game that Brandon 2K gets the most excited for, I may not touch 2K until later this year. There's better games out right now. FIFA 2K will be dropping soon as well. EAFC 25. It's really good. I don't know if I'm going to get to 2K for day one. I don't know. We'll see. XP Professional Gaming League for your kids 6 to 18. Make sure you guys check out the link down below.
For your electronic needs, you can check out Elite Electronics as well.
anything that you need repaired. I had an Xbox Series X repaired by him. Computers, anything electric. They're just good at what they do, guys. They're just so good at what they do.
Rosemary recently appeared in NXT. That was a pretty big get. TNA gave you Jordan Grace. Now Rosemary, Joe Hendry, the Rascals, and we get Gallus and No Corner Catch Crew.
It just goes to show you who the bigger promotion is.
Let's get into what happened at All In. Ricochet has signed with AEW and has debuted at All In. My worry, and we've discussed this a lot in the past with your likes of Will Ospreay's. Now, what do you do with him?
How many big names are you going to sign, Tony? Time has shown this man does not know how to use them. We don't see moments in the AEW anymore. We see great matches. I think we're seeing some better matches out of him lately, but we're still waiting on the moments. If you don't take care of your body, you cannot perform at the level you need to. With the Young Bucks, they aren't taking care of their bodies as much as they used to, and it's showing in the product. Will Ospreay looks the part right now, but they got to strike while the iron's hot, and the only thing the AEW has going for Ricochet right now is the wave he's coming off of with WWE, which is very, very small because they got him at the low point of his popularity at WWE.
But no, I wish all the best for Ricochet. I would definitely be watching his matches. He's a beast. Speaking of a beast, and it was very shocking to a lot of people, was Nigel McGuinness. He was one of those people that a lot of people thought were permanently retired because of, I think, neck issues or something to that effect. And so him showing up and competing was a really big deal.
I don't see that being a long-term return. They don't need him.
Jimmy Hayter also returned to AEW. So there was a lot of players put back on the chessboard at All In. It's almost like they all got hurt around the same time. Imagine that. Sting appeared at All In and saved Darby Allin from the Elite.
Did he though?
Yeah, well, he hobbled.
So he's not back.
I don't think so. He's back. Because they made a big deal about his retirement, remember?
Huge deal. I think Sting's like 4 times. Like that's just like he's just a legend. Why burn that card now?
So Daniel Garcia also appeared at All In. And what's weird is in the press conference, one of the news outlets asked Tony Khan, so does that mean Daniel Garcia is back?
Nope.
And Tony Khan said, no comment. That does not sound good. To me, what that means is we threw a lot of money at Daniel Garcia.
And he didn't balk.
And he agreed to show up at Wembley for that payday, but it was like a one-time thing. This opens a lot of doors right now. Because they could be like, we'll sign you to an NXT contract and lease you out the TNA, and your exposure is both fold. So while you're on your NXT run, you're able to appear across multiple different avenues and platforms. And I think that's going to appeal to a lot of these upcoming stars. Your Ricky Starks, your Daniel Garcias. Somebody who's sticking around in AEW, though, is for Strickland. Not sure how long this deal is, but I'm pretty sure it's 5 years.
Swerve's another one that he would jump to main roster too. The man could always wrestle, but I feel like his storytelling needed help.
But the face that runs the place is apparently Brian Danielson.
Not for long.
I don't think so either. I think this was made for strictly a pop, just to say that he won it. So I see him dropping it pretty quickly. It's going to be interesting. I agree with you. This is not going to be a long run. Brian Danielson is very beat up.
Oh, yeah.
He's so close to retirement. He probably can taste it. Like, he probably...
Retirement can taste him at this point. It's about to eat him. I'm going to eat it. Ah! When he signed to AEW, I was like, people still want to see him?
That's what I'm getting at. Like even him signed to AEW to me was overstaying his welcome. He should have retired peacefully and just been done. Let's pay damn bills. You should hit up Streamyard, especially if you're interested in doing what we do here. If you're looking for
streaming games,
or even streaming games, you can use it for whatever you want.
We have an affiliate link down below. Make sure you guys click that. It is an affiliate link. It doesn't just help StreamYard. It helps us out as well. You save $10 using our link. It's not just helping us out, it's helping you out.
I've been that nerd AUC. He's Brandon 2K. And we are your nerd culture podcast. We are the place you can come for all that nerdy goodness. And like I tell you every single episode, you got to do one thing for me. When that one thing is, you got to keep it nerdy, man. Keep it nerdy.
Make sure you check us out on all the platforms. Love you guys.